So, does everything work now? Let me just. Hopefully. It still says it's not listed. What the fuck? Yo, what's poppin'? Let me just check those settings from YouTube again. Like, it should be public. Is it public? Maybe I need to close this one again and open it up in a new one. So, in the meantime, what's going on, party people? Let me just. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. We have. Da, 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 da. Wait, do I have two live streams now? How the fuck is this working? No, we got a live one, which is not listed, and hopefully everything is working fine. Like, is it listed on your YouTube page? I don't remember. Like, I see some people joining. We are actually. Let me just new link. Maybe the old one is like. So it should be working. Like, let me just check in here. I mean, we have the stream. We have people watching. We have more in my thee. Yeah, it's on your profile. Nice. Thank you for letting me know. But because like I started the stream at 6 o'clock and then it randomly it randomly stopped working. And link in Discord is, yeah, I posted it in Discord, and the first link, somehow my internet dropped for like 1 second, and OBS decided to fuck it, I'm out of here. And so I posted the new link in Discord if people in the Discord are watching. So I need to restart the chat again. So here we go. This is the chat window. Ah, there we go. Now we have it. Yeah. So what are we going to do today? So this is the first stream since I think 2 months, and I don't know. I just wanted to start streaming more regularly and worked on some bit of improvement on the stream. Like I made the color profile in black and white for my webcam, and I also want to next live stream. I want to do a live hardware synthesizer sessions with my synths, which I have back there, and try to install a new camera and stuff. But for now, I worked on the OBS interface and I routed some sound settings new, so you should even have a higher quality. And of course, I made some dope ass transitions, like I mean, those are beautiful. So, but for now, let's just dive in. I heard, like most of the producer people heard, that there is a new plugin out. It's called Vital, and it should be something like a mixture between Faceplant and Serum. So I already got a session up. Today I started a new project. Like we can go. Oh, let me just switch screens. There we go. So this is the main production screen now. You should hear the audio coming through if I play this one. You can also see my small little screen, which everybody's asking about. Once and for all, it's a small screen from Amazon. It was like $40, and the plugin which is on there is called Signalizer, and yeah, does the job. And yeah, so this is a project I started today. It's a bass house project. Like the idea behind it, I found some old samples, for example, things that it's like crazy how many old tunes Joyride is sampling. Like I found this one out today. So there I have a vocal chop sample. Let me just make this quicker, bigger. And for example, I tried to find some old projects, some old acapellas, and um, there. Oh shit! I need to get off all those effects. Let me just quickly. go there.
Right,
Oh, fuck me. How is this like? And there's even a sidechain signal. Let me just route this to the master channel.
Every rhyme I write is 25 to life. There was so much gas you trust, safeguarding my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. That only leads to incarceration. You don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, and you don't play. I don't get.
Okay, so this is even the second verse. Like, as I said, I tried to find some old acapellas for some bass house songs, and then I came across this one, which is from Mob Deep. And right at the beginning, like there's a Joyride sample which he used, and then in the end there is like another phrase which is used by Phlegmatic Dogs, for example. It's crazy. So I tried out and came up with a few ideas. But let me just find this section.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous. You heard.
Like there is this
I
section
got you.
which
We be the infamous. You heard of.
the We Being Infamous is like, I heard this in so many tunes, and I finally found all those old samples where they're like cut from.
We be the infamous. You heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. The mark comes equipped for war.
So if you want to have those this acapella, it's from Mob Deep. It's Shock 1, the part 2, and it's on YouTube, so you can probably just download it from there. But yeah, I just came up with the basic drum loop. Nothing too special. And then I started off with the vocal. I basically started off with the horns, which sound like this. Added a synth to that and some bass lines, and the second part, like the vocal chop, and it sounds like this. Like nothing fancy yet, but I want to add some more interesting stuff with the new plugin, which should be installed. So let me just the program is called Nuendo, which is basically the big brother of Cubase. Like, it has some more extended features with for making film and video. You can, for example, play 2 simultaneous videos at a time. And okay, let me just balance the voice. Should be fine right now, or is it still too loud? Let me know. So as I said, the program is called Nuendo. It's good for music making. For example, Brohug uses Cubase, and some other real great artists. So I switched to Cubase like during my internship at Matthews, which is a drum and bass artist, and he showed me all the perks and things you can do with it. And since then, I'm stuck with the program, and I really like producing it. It's like way much. What the fuck is this? Thank you. It worked. Like, that's the thing I also added. You can now, if you subscribe to the channel, I see those typical streamer beeps and bloops, and even I added some new features, like, but it's glad that this is working. So sounds fine. I think it's a bit loud, but we can change this now later. So, but for now, I wanted to try and load up the, how is it called? Vital. There it is. There we have it. Let's take a look at this piece. Like, I was so curious how it's going to work. So Vital. Let me just load it on the master channel. For fuck's sake. Let me just do this on the other screen. So sign in. There we go. So I paid $20 for it with the. You probably all know the YouTube channel In the Mix. He made a video about it, and I watched a few things and a few presets which he went through. And with his link, I think it's only $20 the full version. So I thought, man, if you make a great plugin, like $20 is not that much. So I just bought it, and let's see what this is all about. Yeah, let this load. And oh yeah, alerts. That's what I that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I tried to implement some new stuff because I wanted to stream a bit more often. Um yeah, thank you. I know I should stream more often. The thing is, like, I have, next to my university, I need to do some stuff for some clients. I need to, because honestly, I need to make a living of something. But I tried to make some music lately for myself, and then streaming became a bit irrelevant. But I also started like giving private lessons, and I learned also how to say it. I had so much fun teaching people, which that's why I want to start streaming more regularly again. And yeah, so for the future, I think twice a month or once a month, or I mean, twice a month should be enough because I mean, I can stream when I make music, I can stream when I do some sort of tutorial stuff, but let's see in the future. For now, let's dive in this plugin. So, what this is all about, we have like, let me just get closer here. Let me just skip through the presets. Like, that's the first thing I do when finding a new synth is like, holy shit, there is a ton of presets. So, let me just damn, I really need to. Is it too loud? Can somebody tell me if the alerts are too loud? So I need to go into Streamlabs and turn them a bit more quieter. And yes, Vital is $20. As I said, like we can quickly look it up for everybody who's interested in. Like there's this YouTube channel, everybody knows it. He made tutorials for Fruity Loops now. He's called In the Mix. I think his name is Michael. And he made a video about it. Like I'm not here to explain it. I just wanted to take a look at it. And as you see here, it's exclusive early access with his link. It's down in the info box. You can just download it for free. Not for free, but you can download it with half the price. Get like 250 presets, 70 wavetables, and in the mix vital sounds. Like that's crazy. So if you have $20 spare, just hop on the website and let's go. So Faceman, what does this sound? I mean, the sound quality is great. Like I like the sound. So Moog plug. Oh, that's crazy. Holy fucking shit. Ooh. Okay, this is definitely going to be good for. I mean, fuck me. Whew. Matroda would be proud. Like, what? Holy shit. Like, what are those presets? Like, kick. Oh, there's even a kick in it. Oh. Like, I mean, it's a bit too long. Let me just try. Okay, can you zoom in? Oh, you can zoom in here. Let me just. So this is basically the envelope one. You have the LFO section. You have like the basic shapes. You have three oscillators. What is this called? Oh, so you can load in samples as well. Those is basically the effect racks, like you know from Serum in the left part. Then you have an effect matrix. Oh, oh, so basically those are the effects you can add. Then we have the basics, same as in Serum, and the advanced settings. What is this all about? Like note track, high resolution wavetable. Can I unison? What does this do? How can I enable this one? Okay, how the fuck? Okay, let me just check in. House plug. What is this? Honestly sounds so much better than Serum does. I mean, yeah, Serum is great. You can do some stuff. Hi hats. Let me just. Nice. Grow bus sidechain. Let me. Maybe there's even a bass house patch in here. Let me just search on B. Bacon slaps. What the fuck? Oh, this will be great for a drum and bass tune, like din, 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 and some crispiness. It's probably the high end. How do I assign some things? Like this is now interesting. Let me just dissect this one. So you have the filter section, but how do I, for example, what is this called? Okay, this just smear. Okay, this is the LFO, which goes to how can I route? Oh, okay. I just can click like the LFO, drag it onto. Oh shit, that's like a. Let me just quickly. Holy shit, this one is insane. Like, I mean, it's a bit. Yeah, of course, it sounds a bit like. It sounds a bit. It looks a bit like faceplant, but I don't know. It's a bit more intuitive, I would say. Like, uh, let me just check something real quick. Um, I'm, damn, let's just work with something like here. This I really can you. Okay, let me just favorite the Bacon Slaps one and make this into a drum and bass tune tomorrow because, holy shit, what. The only thing I would change basically is the sub, like get a separate sub and only take the click and the bottom, like the punch part out of it. But 808, like, thank you. Finally, some good fucking presets. Okay, now the mic is too quiet. Okay, let me just balance this because hopefully. The weird thing is, like, I have the same settings for gaming with this mic because I can use, for example, the big speakers in the background and it's not re amping and stuff like that. But for gaming, this mic is absolutely too loud, and I need to really crank down the gain on the interface. But for streaming, it's like too quiet, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So just tell me if it's too quiet, if anything is too loud. Just write it in the chat, and I will fix it so nobody gets annoyed. But for now, the 808 sounds fantastic, man. It has some good punch. It has. Oof. Okay, we will definitely work with this one on that tune. There's some pads like, oh, we can even filter like bass. Yeah. Brazilian. Bro step for life. What the oof, what the Chrome. Oof, that's nice. Let me just copy this one. Ooh, a bit too loud. Is it hopefully like let me just bring this down a few octaves. Okay. Maybe I want to play with the filter. Okay, let me just. Can I add another filter like here? Can I extend this one? No. Nah, there's probably just two filters. Okay. Random. What's this do? Like, because I wanted to. I probably don't need this one. Like, okay, we can add a drive mix key track. No way. Okay. I want the high pass filter. Oh, well, this is the section where you. Let me just then go for LFO and just. How is this going? Like this one. Okay, if I drag it. But what is this going to? Is it? Oh. But what's with the second sound? Like, is it? Can we just go for hold decay sustain? No, I don't want to sustain. Let me just. Is it the? But where? Oh, there's the level. Let me just go and can we? That's a shame that we only can have 4 LFOs. Like, I mean, oh, it's okay, but let me just. Okay, it's trigger mode. Envelope mode, maybe? So because I don't want it to repeat after the note is still on, so This sounds fine. Let me just. So I just have some kind of laser sound which I can layer with those horns. Of course, this needs to go into the right bus channel, which is this one. So maybe we even make this one higher, 1 octave, so it's not clashing too much. Let me just, can we adjust this like, and I don't want a 24. Let me just, it's great for filling up all the. Let me just listen to this one with drums and everything. So I need to. Okay, definitely need to look at this one. How is it going to be like? We have Pro Q3. Okay, that's two. Let me take out the mid frequencies, like it's great for filling up. Like I already love this plugin, man. Maybe I will let the bass and the horns play the same note, like at some point it clashes. It cannot. Because it's maybe an octave too low. If we. Why would you want to record the stream and edit it? Like it's on the it will be saved afterwards anyway. So I mean, you can do if you want, like go ahead, but I don't mind. But why would you do that? Like edit 2 hour stream? But go ahead if you want. Like I have no problem with that one. I'm not satisfying with the pattern right now. Let me just maybe let this one. Okay, that sounds better. Let me just route this back again into the bus of the lower elements. Okay. There we have it. And it crashes. I mean, of course, it's an open beta, but... or is it even beta? I don't know. Let me just... Did Nuendo's crash? No, it did not. Sometimes opening the task manager helps, but... I don't want to kill the project right now. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Like... Do I really have to kill you? I don't want... Okay, Nuendo crashed. Let me just... Woo! Okay. I mean, it started off so good. But let me just. Did it save? What's the latest one? Let me just see. Yeah. Luckily, Nuendo has some great autosave projections, so you basically never lose something. And oh my god, what is the name of the sound at the end of the first bar? Is the bleepy sound that's it's called. I honestly don't know how it is called officially. I just saved it as wheeled up sound, like or wheel up, like wheel up signal. Is it working? Can I? Oh, of course you can't hear it. Nice. Let me just drag it in. Oh, I have already, it's as I said, wheeled up signal, and it sounds like this. What the fuck? So like this. Now you should be able to hear it, and I just edited it a little bit to give it some space and stuff. And I honestly I think somebody sent it to me, but wasn't it? really can't remember, but I can post it in Discord later if you want. Um, let me just quickly. Okay, there we were. Let me just save real quick. This is so we edited this one octave down, and then we tried to open it up back again, and then it crashed. So what I wanted to do, like, try and put this to the bass pattern. Okay, let me just do this one and route it differently so it goes with the bass and this into the sidechain, like in the bus one. So now we have everything like the sub bass and the 808. This fills up the low end perfectly. Like we have. So I just want to let's hope for the best that it doesn't crash again. Let me just wrong button. There we go. We have it back. So I just wanted to edit the delay. Oh, that's a nice feature. Like I can I wanted such a I mean you could do basically the same thing with the attack, but a delay is pretty handy, for example, for making kicks and stuff like that. Um I just wanted to get the click away from the beginning. Like if you that's not what I there's a slight click in the beginning which I don't want, so let me just is it from the effect Rex? What is okay, it's getting soft clipped. It has like some OTT and a comp filtering. Oh, oh, this sounds even better. Like, let me just play it. Okay, we can. Do we have what pre-post? Oh, basically, this it's the same as in Serum. Do we have some more? Okay, we have an even less uh, distortion features, but where is the goddamn click coming from? Like, maybe from the LFO. Let me just go. It's the release. Thank you. Oh, and it even creates a new LFO when you're using everything. Oh, that's nice. That's does it? Okay, maybe even the same with the um. But the comp filtering is nice. Like it fills out the low end together with the because the low end is basically all in my tracks. I try to as somebody who watches my Instagram stories, I learned a lot in my internship about kicks and how to make them in Serum, for example. And this is a completely made up kick in Serum. The only thing I did there is I layered my signature kick onto the transient, so it sounds like this. And as you can see in this handy little screen, which I have right here, which you are able to watch on the other side, the phase of the kick is at the end perfectly, which means that in theory, when you add it up with a sine wave in the same key, it should have no phase issues at all, which should be. There are some slight. Oh, because we have random on. So now, fine. Only the high notes, maybe because of the wavetable that I made. So for the sub, I basically made a wavetable which gives the whole thing some movement. Like it goes from a pure sine wave to an offbeat in an offbeat LFO to like this sine wave with the second harmonic. So it just goes like the pumping sound, and that's creating some movement. And maybe that's the phase issue with which we have only in a short period of time, like here. But that's fine. So, And together with the 808 top and this synth, it sounds maybe a bit less high end. Let me just. Okay, is it better like this? Because this mic sadly really depends. Like, I don't want to get feedback of the speakers because honestly, I hate working with headphones. So I bought a, what is it? It's a DBX box, which is basically like some sort of channel strip where you have an EQ and de-esser, a compressor, like hardware compressor. So you route the mic into this box and then into the interface. And there's also a gate feature, which basically means that if I go far enough away, the mic shuts off so it doesn't get feedback from the monitor. So it's really hard to balance. So as I said, please let me know if something's wrong. Like my English is on point again. So maybe we can also turn this like that. It's not, the filter is not going from the beginning, so it comes in like this halfway through. Maybe. Okay, what? How can I see? Oh, it's the. It's affecting the level of the. Oh, okay. Let me just. What is? So you're controlling the filter one. Where is the? Oh, so okay. There's the freak. The only thing which would be interesting now is how am I just blind? Like, how can I change the rate of the LFO? Like, it's on envelope, grid, triangle. Let me smooth, delay, stereo. No, frequency. What is transpose? Okay, we seriously. Is it this one? No, it's not. Okay, so do I need to move this one? If I move it down? In the LFO, am I just stupid? Where? Okay, so. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we have it. Now we have it. Now I can create this. Can I change the curve? Oh, perfect. Can I add point? Yeah, nice. Okay, it took some while because now, but now I know. Let me just. Okay, I need to. Is this one controlling something else? Because I hear effect. How can I? It's like a bit unfortunate with the colors because I don't really know when. Why do I have everything in dark theme? Like, it all started basically like when I started Instagram. Like, in the first place, I had like a normal Instagram with colored photos. And if you mean that, if you mean the dark mode of the program, I mean, basically, I just like the color black and everything black. I'm just kind of dark guy. A dark themed guy. Don't get me wrong. Like, but I don't know. It just felt like I could never get some sort of vibe right. And then I saw it Moxie do it a few months. So they only posted only black stuff, black colored pictures. And then I thought, it's a good color preset, and I want to use this one. And since then, I just make everything black and white, and I stick to it. I mean, it works fine. I don't have to edit a lot. So even with the camera, like I just switched it to black and white, and don't have to do some color correction and stuff. So I'm pretty happy, and it's handy, and I really like it. So if that's the question were asking, if you asked why I have everything in black in Nuendo, basically same reason. I just like black. Like even from clothing, I only basically only wear black stuff. So, but back to this, the big question now, Midnight Cult, if you could help me out one more time. I think you have experience with this plugin because you've tested it, but how can I change? How can I see like LFO 1? This one lights up because this is automated. Like if LFO 2 would automate something, but does this mean this is already lit up? Like, how do I tell if it's already doing something? Like, because if I go to LFO 3, we have this one. LFO 2 would be basically then only this one, right? Oh, this one gives some nice bounce. It fits well. Like maybe. I think the next thing I need to do before editing some more synths, like get those drums. I mean, I made those drums like some pretty basic house drums, but I want to get like if you, for example, listen to all the Joyride stuff, he has some little shakes and loops and stuff in between, which I honestly I feel I can never get those right. But let me just that's a thing which I learned for drums. I once I made them right on a successful track, like what are a successful track, but tracks I put out like which worked on Spotify and stuff, I render out those top drums and um save it into a folder which is, let me just go back, data browser. Come on. No, where is it? Where do we have it? There. We have like there I have some samples and stuff, and there I rendered out from my own songs. There we go. From Boss, for example, like let me just open it up like this. There we, for example, breakbeat, siren, snare build. No, we don't have anything here. Can we? Top. There we go. Let me just create a new audio file. Route this into the top drums, and then try to bring in some life to those top drums. Oh no, no, that's not what I wanted. Where's the second one? There we go. So there we once. Oh my god, which tempo is for you? I think 126. Is it? Or is it not? Is it one? No, it's 128, right? Oh my god. Is it starting at the beginning? Yeah. Oh my god, fuck me. Like, okay, never mind. Okay, let me just delete this because I don't like the snare. It doesn't fit the vibe. Is it 126? Man, I can't even remember. Is it? Let me just cut this and come to the second part. Maybe we can do something with this. I personally think the sound works better in the second half of the drop. Can be. I need to try this, but for now, I just wanted to fill up something up because if you only have like an 808 and some a sub bass and some horns, like it's not enough. You need to fill in those kind of low mids. So I just tried it out, and but for now I don't really feel the drums, which is a for me personally, like I can't work if um if the drums aren't right. So I need to fix this first before we can get any further. So how is the like this? Okay, it's definitely 128. This goes like this. We can definitely use this one in the second part. I believe. If we, there are those horn steps like in the bass. I need to try and find something cool with this. Definitely works better. Definitely works better. Let me just make those a bit less outstanding. Like, need to go into the mixer, turn it down a bit. Where do you get those vocals from? Like in Soul, like Soul is basically just a sample from Splice. I just try to avoid those big sample packs like Kara and stuff. Like if you manipulate it very well, very well, you can use it, of course. But for me, like Soul needed a signature vocal. It needed something good. So I searched up for some jazz and soul, as the title states, some old soul vocals, and I came across this pack where you basically only have some piano parts, and there was this bit with the vocal, and I just took this vocal, pitched it up and down, and tried to fit it to the vibe, and it turned out great. So, but that's for every project. I try to avoid those overused samples. Like back in the days when I did not start it. Like I used a lot. Uh, Same for Subshock, for example. We used this spin back um, sample in bass house. I mean, Joyride did it years ago, but for me, like in the last couple of months, every bass house track has this spin back vinyl vocal, like these spin back vinyl samples. And for now, I'm like, why should I use it? Like it's not original anymore. And that's the same approach which I have on vocals. Like I try to find new vocals which nobody used. So it's really hard, trust me, but um it sometimes it can turn out great. Same for those vocals. Those are just I will go through those vocal processing later on to get this nice and crispy because the original acapella wasn't really good. So let me just finish the drums real quick. Where's the kick? It needs another top loop. Can you? Why are you? Oh, because I'm such an idiot. It's again strange why you can't really hear this. So one more audio, top drums. Okay, it's working. Then we have this one, which we can just take and time stretch. Let me just go for I don't like this part here. Come on. Maybe only in the second part, so where all the drums come in like the typical pattern. Um, when did I start making music? Like we had a lesson back in the days when I went to high school. Like in the beginning of high school, we had the class in Fruity Loops, just a basics class of, hey, this is Fruity Loops, you can make electronic music with this one or any kind of music. And then I just tried to learn it, and since then I can't really tell you when I started exactly, because it's been such a long road, but back in high school I would say. And do you like jazz? Of course, everybody loves jazz. Yo, what's poppin'? Can't wait for the midnight call, but we will preview this later on. Like, I thought about finishing, not finishing, but working out this idea, explaining some stuff, and working with Vital a bit more, and then we can make at the end some sort of listening session with where we can once go through the song, and yeah. So where do I make this small? There we go. I need this hi hat go there. Mine. This is probably really boring. Let me just finish this up real quick. Like, it should sound fine now. Then in the second part, the offbeat percussions come in. How is it? Is this offbeat? Like, okay, this doesn't really sound right. What if I cut this one out? Okay, now this. Maybe we can just go with the. No, it needs to hit before. So it needs to hit with this one. And then maybe again. So we have this. Oh, no, this sound is not working out anymore. Can't wait for the middle call this week. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Finally, we can put it out. It's been a long ride. I love your music, man. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Thank you everybody for supporting and stopping by. So means a lot. But as I said, this synth is not working out because I some to fill up the second half with the drop with the vocals. I can just show you in a bit. I have this small synth, but for now it doesn't go along with the drums. Okay, then we need to move this to So, but now for the vocals, like, it's as I said in the beginning of the stream, I searched for some old vocals like Joyride does, and I came across this a cappella from Mob Deep, the Shock Ones Part 2 a cappella. And I listened through the whole thing, and I noticed like 6 sections were completely. They just took the sample, used it in Joyride songs, in Phlegmatic Dog songs. As I said, there's the We Being Infamous section, which was used 1,000 times. So I just took a sample out. I don't know if I need to clear it. This is a problem when I finish it. But for now, the original vocals, let me just disable the effects which I had on it and pitch them up. Like I have them pitched down. The original vocals sound like this. Okay, so like without sidechain, it sounds like this.
Time to dwell a necklace, my brain neck, one kid, time to dwell a necklace, my brain neck, time to dwell a necklace, my brain neck, one kid, time to dwell a necklace, my brain.
Like, really pretty. I mean, they are processed heavily already, but nothing special, like just some chopped up vocals, which I then where are there they go. I just applied a low cut because I didn't want the frequency to clash with the bass elements, which I know I will add later on. So
Time to dwell on that, my brain that.
just added a low cut, some basic AI. This plugin is great to adding some high end, like, and for some automatic mixing.
Time to dwell on that, my brain that.
Just brings out the high end a bit. Then we have some distortion with the black box, which is basically just a saturation device. Some EQing with a EQ from UAD. Again, some Fab Filter Magic.
Time to dwell on that, my brain that. One kid, time to dwell on that, my brain that.
And you already hear that it's sounding pretty harsh, and that's why in the end I just pitched it down seven semitones.
Time to dwell on that, my brain that. One kid, time.
And yeah, the only thing which I then added was a send effect with a plugin from Melda Production, which is called Unison, which basically adds voices to the original sample. And I made it on a send effect because I wanted to duck the mid frequencies. So basically, that the main vocal is in the middle and all the affected vocals are on the side. So you have a brighter vocal, if that makes any sense. It sounds like this. Let me just solo this one. Like you can instantly hear that it's going to more on the sides, and and it's still a bit clicky and stuff. I need to fix this, but for now I just routed it into a sidechain channel, and with the drums, if I enable those, if I just loop this section, like it has a flow. I just need to build everything around it, but that's the basic idea which I had. Like take those old vocals like everybody else does, and try to get. Oh, I also added a sample from from the original track where the vocal is coming. It sounds like this. Let me just. Can I solo this again? Just a sample. So without effects, it's again sounding like this. Okay, let me just disable the sidechain. So I originally tried to. The idea was like I take the sample, I take the vocals, and then I build a track around it. Of course, I need to replace it afterwards because I will never clear those parts. But the idea was there, and the original sample sounded like this. Of course, it's pitched up, not pitched up, it's sped up, and that's what this one sounds like. So now I have disabled the sidechain again. Okay, this is absolutely not fitting anymore, this one. Maybe I will cut those a bit, like. Okay, I need to make it a little short, so it's dun, dun. Maybe I will also change like pattern of the, so it's not going against it instead of going with it. Also for the 808. Then copy the MIDI over again. Okay, it's not fitting for the second part. Maybe I need to change this up. Like, So it's let's add this one there too. Like go from, because the sub bass also has some sort of impact. I did in a matrix. I just used the second LFO, added a really short pitch envelope to the master tune, so it has this pump, so like a small pitch envelope, which gets. I want the bass line to move like this. I mean, D is probably the worst key to produce in, or D sharp. There it is. No, definitely need to change this one. Maybe to straight notes again. Let me just delete this one. Go for straight notes there, and then take this and. It's still. I feel it has still a bit too much high frequencies in it. Maybe just really. I think this is fitting. Like for the beginning, maybe let's search for some new sounds. Like I still want to implement something here, so maybe we can go and find another cool patch in Vital. There it is. Ooh. Like this is so fucking great. I would love to use this, but it's not fitting for a bass house tune. And I also need to disable this sidechain for now. Basically, rhythm. If you brass texture, like maybe this could fill out the low end, but I'm searching for a more signature style. Oh, those are already keys again. Let me just search for. What is it? How the fuck does the filter work? Oh my god, come on, this is so. This plugin is so. I need some sort of brass sound. Like I would love to get those horns a bit more out to the front, but let me just sort by style. What do we have? Experiments, keys, lead sounds. They created the Medusa chords, like you hear in the all new. How is it? Oh my god, nice. I don't need pad sounds. Percussions could be interesting. Oh. This could be handy later on, but for now, no. I'm just going to delete Vital and just add my favorite in lately. It's called it's from the Arturia collection, and it's called there we go. It's OB minus X1 called. You should make a mixtape on SoundCloud with songs that you have never released. That would be cool. Uh, I mean, yeah, but also no. Like, I change a lot of stuff afterwards. Like, to the point where I have a song finished. You can't be like, for example, Nightmares. I had the idea finished. Like, we sat down and we recorded the vocals. I made the tune. Like, I had the basic theme in mind. We recorded the vocals, made the tune, sent it to Bass House Music. They said, "Dope, let's do this." 1 week later, I was like, give me a moment. Like, rewrote the whole tune. Like, took the vocals, took the break, made a newer drop. Like, added some synths, added some stuff, changed, I think, the drums a bit. Then sent it back. Like, okay, there we go. And since I know them pretty well, I can do this. Like, he says, okay, let's do this now. And then I'm like, okay, one more thing. I added another thing, and this is the final version. So, like, I'm feeling uncomfortable, like giving out music which I might change in the future, and then I have this old project online which I cannot put down afterwards. Like, so maybe, but we will see. So for now, we just add the RageMode bass preset, which is just a gritty bass for enhancing brass sounds like this one. Can we go an octave down and go an octave up? So it fills out. I think we need to get the sustain down and come on, give me some. Okay, it's a bit too long still. Let me no, it's too short. Like, or is it? Where's the bass? There's this one frequency which is like resonating like hell. Where is it? There we go. Like, let me just solo this so you can hear this too, which is bugging me out on this sound because it's so high. It's this one. Okay, then we need to create one that goes down again. Let's set this a bit higher and put everything down. There we go. I feel like we could. We could maybe go at the beginning to the horns, like make it, or we do this on a bass channel. Because we have no reverb on this. Let's do it this way. Because I'm not quite satisfying with the vibe yet. And I mean, with the vibe, of course, we are. And let me just check the stream with the quality. Okay, everything's fine. There we go. Yeah, let's do this to the bass. Like, things I like to do is work with the Shaper Box plugin, which basically is just a. Let's. How do we do this? Okay, we need to create the whole. Is this half a bar? Yeah, right. there is a point where I want to do. Come on. There we go. So if I now. Okay, a bit too early. So we can go right there again and then back up to the second sound and give it this kind of. Okay, that's a bit too low. This one needs to be shorter as well, but this one. Oh God, come on! Why can't this be precise? Can I make this? Yeah, can I make the window bigger? Like, no. There's this one thing. I don't know. The last note, like this. Dun, dun. We go. Okay, there's again one transition note. Then we should be fine. Like. Okay, those are really the horns. Yeah, we need to change this up. Should sound fine. Like we have it under control now. Now we can add effects to it. Like the plugin I really love for saturation and stuff is the black box, because you basically can make it sound fat instantly. You just have to tame it a bit with the volume, and then the horns are already pretty harsh. So let me just turn this back and then. So there's some noise, which let me just lower this a bit. One, so yeah, wrong. There it is. There we go. Now we should be fine. Like now we have a better groove. Like it. We need to finally EQ this whole patch, but with the drums it should. And then the second part. Let's focus on this one right now. And then there's the wheeled up sound, which basically. The horns are a bit on the left. Let me just check this. Did I automate the horns? I remember something. Why are they left? Like what if you go down like an octave? This is to 6 transposed. When you go -6. Then also those go down an octave. Then the high end is completely missing. Like I love the idea, but something is not quite right yet. So maybe we can do this later on. But okay, for now, let it just be on top. Like I would love to have some more impact to the tune. Like this dun dun on the first half, and then the answer is like the dun dun, and then we switch it up with the wheel up sound, and then the drums come in. Like maybe I even have to delete those drums there, but uh, I layered them with the snare, so this one sounds weaker right now. So maybe let's just pull them louder. Let me just add the top drums there. Just the top drums, man. And then the wheel of sound, and then the second half with the like that's the thing which I test out if the idea is basically working. Like I mute the kick because I think like the kick is really needs to be perfect to get the groove going, and without the kick, like you just have the groove, and it instantly feels better, so you can judge like if it's going to work or if not. So let me just mute the sub bass and mute the kick, and the let's just listen to this, like if it even works out. Like maybe this one is too deep. Like go. That's way better. The only thing which really bugs me out is like this one synth, which I normally used to have much lower. It's fucking way too high. Let me just. I either need to delete this or. Like this is the main synth which I use in every track to like complement the main synth. Okay, then let's just EQ those all out. The lower frequency which resonate that much. I mean, I could tame them with Soothe, but maybe let's do this. In the bus channel, like we can add, we have some distortion. Now we just tame the resonances with Soothe, and then we should go. There we go. But why the fuck is the kick already playing again? I mean, the main idea has some flow. It just needs some more work, but I really would love to check out all the presets in the Vital synth. I mean, I love the. I will definitely play with the one Moog patch which we found, like this one. Where is it? Moog. Can we search? Can I? Can I search there, or is it? Am I just blind again? Preset name, date. Yeah, then we just go to. Where is it? There we go. It's the Moog plug. What if we just add this one? This one fills out the low end a bit more than the resonating. Okay, we definitely need to get away from the reverb. Where is it? There we go. Can we maybe put the chord? Ah, this makes it nice and wide. That's good. Like maybe this is the one which we're searching for, because it has some nice attack in it. And let me just recall this to synth and add it to. Let's just listen once again to all those. I mean, yeah. Why the fuck am I so? Let me just fix this one. Do we even have battery? Oh my life. Anyway, it should work out. I mean, I'm a bit dark. Let me just fix this. So the main cam. Let me just add a filter there. 1 second. So there we go. So I'm not too dark. So this one complements it right away. So for everybody who is wondering what I'm currently having the problem with, it's like I love the idea of those high horns. I really love the horns. They have some great energy. But like if I want to complement it with a sound, it resonates at such a stupid frequency, which for example is this one, which I completely took out around 700 to 100 hertz. I just don't like the frequency there. So I searched for a sound. Then I came across this one, and maybe this one is even the one which stays in. Let me just. Maybe it's a bit too like. Is the envelope too affecting the? I think this is it like. Okay, let me just add some effect. Like how is it endless loop, endless life? And I want to make some sort of automations right here to fill up the gaps in between, which we just made with the shaper box. Which means we need to find the automation clip for this one. There we go. Can we? Okay, we need to go back into shaper box. This one needs to be more precise, like this. Is it? There we go. So maybe even a bit. Then I not want to fade this one in exactly at the point, so I create some sort of suction with the reverb, so it goes to the other section a bit better. Okay, maybe I need it a bit more, starting from here. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Perfect. So we just copy this one. Where do we start? Like, never mind. Then we just. If it reaches right here. But now we have a little bit too much high end on the vocals, so I just reduced it like. Maybe for the S stuff, the multi-band compressor, like go from. Range should be around like 5 dB. Attack down ratio. Yeah. Now it needs to work with the sub. Come on, don't let me down. Okay, but I definitely need to short this one down and add a bit of release. Sounds way better than before with the automation, but maybe let me just play. No, sorry, don't feel this one. This needs to go. Sorry, Vital. Maybe I'll do the old pitch trick again. I don't want to. Do we have? Port them into the 200. Let me just fix this with some. this to give it some movement in the bottom end, so it's not that. Let's test this out with the kick if it works. We found a good 808 in the Vital thing. Like maybe this one is better with this. Like for the 808s top line, I just used a sample in a sampler from Cymatics thing, but maybe this 808 will fit better if we just go down there and oh shit, it's a bit loud. I only want the Vital. Deswegen klopfen bitte. I can't wait to move out from home. Let me just lock my door. I don't know how much of you have the trouble again. Like same for me because since I'm in university, there was no need for moving out from my hometown place, like where I grew up. The thing is, like, we still live together with my grandparents in a big house. So she's like, "What the fuck is up, motherfucker?" And which is kind of unfortunate for streaming. But I next time I stream, I maybe have even a own flat. So let me see. But for now, back to the 808 problem. Like, is this the? Let me just go for this now. I mean, this has some nice top end, which is. It also has a good click at the beginning, so maybe a bit better than this one. I only need to find the glide, whereas the voice is bent. Where are you, random? Where could this be? Where could multi-wheel, pitch wheel, micro grids? Okay, let's get the pitch. Probably this one. Yeah, this one's the one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Always glide. No, I want legato, but oh, there I can I type in something there? Set to default. Learn enter value. There's. But how? Oh my god. There we go. Now we have it. Okay, I don't like the knock at the beginning, which is really unfortunate. Um, how the hell can we change this up? Like, how matrix? There we should go the octave tune. Can we just go to 0? Okay. Modulation amount, voice transpose. No, I don't like you. There we go. But oh, I just let it play with the. We definitely need some more vibes there. Let's go and distort this bad boy. There we go. Distortion. What did we? There we go. Isn't this the? We need to add the stereo thing, which I like. If you ever have wondered how to make like a mono source sound more stereo, you can just simply solo everything and just add Valhalla room, turn on the mix, and just create a small room. Like if I basically sounds like this, and afterwards you can just use this created space to steer it. There it is. Just widen it up with. I mean, only works for the mid-low frequencies because the low end would fuck up the phase, but sounds okay. Sounds okay. Okay, we definitely need to shorten this one at the top. So like this is the basic structure of the track. Let's just create the big bit of the main thing. Let's focus now on the drums. Like that clap is not good. We need another one, which is this one right here, which goes from. Oh, Lord Jesus. Still not quite right. Okay, so you're the one with the fucking room on the whole thing. Like, goddamn. The snare sound a bit more. Otherwise, do you still have? Okay, I'm a fucking idiot. Now it works. Now it works. Yeah. Then let me just copy everything. Oh, let me just copy the bass first. Then we go for this part where I don't even know what I do in the second half. But for now, this is good. Let me just try and get this right. And afterwards, we have the vocal part and the wheeled up sound. Okay, so it's kind of dumb that this one clashes with the claps. So maybe I'll just go and create a group channel for those two, which is the top loops. There we go. There's a group channel and just add a sidechain compression. So every time the clap hits, they're ducking, so they won't affect each other, which basically, yeah, should work out fine. Let me just Which clap did I use? Infinite ratio. Let me just. There's still a clap which is pretty long, which I don't really like in claps. They should be short. There we go. Sounds way better. Yo, what's poppin'? Middle music in the chat room. Let's go. And then basically there is the last kick. All this goes away. This one. Oh, wrong window, like this one too. I don't really not sure about this. And then it would basically go into the second part of the drop, which is like, for me, the structure which I most of the time use, like part A, part B, part A, part B, and then part C, part D, part C, and maybe go back to part A and then into the sort of from the drop to the break again. There's always a part with just the drums, some break elements, and some minimal drop elements. So it has some kind of, it flows better. So the it's not that the transition from drop to break is not that harsh. So basically, what I'm doing now is just making a really basic composition, like as I said, A B A B, and then C D C A maybe. So we will see. Then what I wanted to do, what I'm really in love lately, are bongos. Let me just search for. Do we have something? Nope. Let me just open up Splice. So maybe there are some bongo sounds we can use. Now you see all the secret sample packs which I'm using. Let me just search for bongos. Oh, this one sounds great. This could also be great. Maybe add some bongos in between, oriented to those drums. I really need to lower the high cut there. Maybe. Oh, there's the sidechain compression. Maybe I need to even. So not even a single bit is ducking, coming through, like, so the claps really duck the whole loop. So maybe we just go with the add some 2 lanes. Maybe we can vary this one. So there is one. Just enable those 2. It goes like, maybe we go like, or we make a break, like some sort of impact synth, and then going into this bongos. Like this one and this. Can I just copy this one? Like, there we go. We can use those two, like. Maybe with the vocals, let me just test there we go. Dun, dun. One above. I mean, okay, nope, in the mix it sounds fucking horrible. I need to fucking redo this one. This sounds horrible. I want to keep the idea with the vocals like. What could fit like maybe we need some I'm searching for some hi-hat loops which fill up the so there we go. This one should be, what is this, 150? Let's stretch this one. Okay, we can basically just use an offbeat hi-hat here, so it's not clashing with the kick. Let me just use this one right here. Then some transition things like maybe this one sounds good without hi-hats too, so let me just go and like only the kick would be nice, like this one. What the fuck did I do there? Like the bongos are way out of nope. Going back out. I think the first one is a bit too. I mean the thing is, I really like the I really need to okay, I like the part where it's now like without the B part. I don't know what to do with this one yet, but yeah, I think this one should be right, like this one, because we have the first part, the maybe we should then be like the fuck did now disconnect. Okay, we definitely need to skip one. And then make some sort of riser to kick in the first part of the horns. Um, to kick the first part. Let me know. Maybe I mean the basic idea which I had like today when I started this idea was the vocals. Those are in it. I need to find a place where I can place the sample, the one which I rendered out to. I mean, it's a good background filler, to be honest. Like, maybe something new besides using all those siren effects like everybody does nowadays in the background, or those, how are they called? Like those loops which everybody uses. Where is it? Vocals. How about this one? Let me just. Like you lose those vocals and go just with. I mean, this fills out the whole song so much. It's crazy. Okay, we definitely need to add those hi-hats which are playing there also to the other part, because the first part lacks like really big energy right now. Without those. Can I just grab? Okay. Then I probably won't if you don't let me. I want to maybe like a technique which I'm using lately pretty much in every song is like have a part A with a normal playing synth, and then the part B is like making some huge pitch bends from deep sub notes to a higher octave, which means that if you're listening, you have like this sub wave of sub coming into your face during the second part. And yeah, I already just saved it, so it's saving automatically like every 5 minutes or so, so I rarely lose anything. So by the way, oh my god, I'm so okay, my light just went out probably like 5 minutes ago. Sorry for that one. I just have one which is battery powered, which is sitting on top of the camera right here. And I tried to test out the streaming setup for a while now, and now I know that I can't do it like more than 2-3 hours. So yeah, but I think that we will go. Oh my god, we are live 1 hour and 40 minutes already. So I would say we just save this right here, because I have honestly no idea how to improve this right now. So let me just close everything up, or just yeah, no, just save this one. Let me just save this one, and then we will play the upcoming song. I let me just play just the first drop, and then the second part, and the second drop, which is in my opinion my favorite. We will play tomorrow. Let me just do this right now, and then let me just find it. Go to this camera mode again, because I have some sweet transitions, so you don't see the screen. And there we go. I just need to find the track, and then we have some sort of pre-release listening party. There we go. So the track is called Cash, and it's out on Friday on Cardo Records, which is a North Italian-based label from founded by a few friends of mine, and they already made incredible work with some artists. And I decided to team up with Midnight Cult and bring you Cash, which you can hear right now, or you can't because I muted the desktop audio. Let's go. Okay, so sounds like, oh, that's the thing. I had like late last stream too, where it just stuck the audio. Let me just try again on the second break, and desktop audio. Let me just. It's still a bit. Let me pull this one down and then mute my microphone, and maybe that's better. So let me just try again. Why the fuck would you create a program where you have a compressor basic on the basic thing on the desktop audio? Like, what? Why? That just doesn't make any sense. Like, maybe I could. I tried out some presets uh, because maybe then they changed something that there is a compressor on the audio, but I hope this one is not on the main. Let me just check. Okay, no, there is nothing. Yeah, but basically that's the first drop of Cash. The full song will be out on Friday. As I said on Carter Records, the second drop is my favorite, so I won't play this now. I will tease it in my story probably, but yeah. Till then, I wish you had a great time watching me making some music, and hope you learned something or you enjoyed yourself watching this. And yeah, for further infos, I will post something in the Discord server and on Instagram and every social platform, so you don't miss the next stream. And yeah, till then, have a great evening, and I'm out. And of course, I, I fucked up the final transition. So have a great evening and see you next time.